Going on, people? Luke here from LAGFX. We are back today with a new Sunday sessions video. If you guys are new to this series, it's basically where we choose a few pairs that we feel hold good potential for the coming week. We break down some of the analysis we have performed to give you guys a better understanding on how we are looking at tackling these markets. Now, if you go on to enjoy this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. All the support you guys provide is very much appreciated. If you have any questions with regards to the analysis I go through today, just leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now, before we get started, the VIP chat has been performing extremely well over the course of this first quarter. We are yet to take a losing week, and I think as a total, we've maybe had 3 to 4 losing trades throughout this time frame. Now, we are ending most weeks at least 5% up, which is obviously generating the VIP clients with some amazing profits. So if you aren't involved, get yourself involved. And if you have any questions with regards to the VIP chat, be sure to reach out to me or James. Now, the first pair I'm going to go over in today's video is the euro to the US dollar. We can see here that price is distributing as we speak. We've been delivered as of recently with a break of structure to the downside, which, as we know, gives us confirmation that this distribution is coming to an end. Demand in the market has been offloaded and supply has been introduced in this market. Now, in our last week's Sunday sessions video, I mentioned how I wanted to see price trade up and into this fair value gap here to clear any remaining orders before we move to the downside. And we've seen exactly that. Price has put in this corrective wave. It's now broken structure to the upside fractally, as you can see here. So we are now within the midst of this corrective wave, and we are just wanting to see price clear these orders up here before a move to the downside. Now, once price trades us all the way up and into this area of interest, we'll want to see price break structure to the downside fractally, just like this. And the reason why we want to see that take place is because that will confirm to us that the corrective wave, being this one here, has come to an end, and a new impulsive wave trading us lower is ready to be printed in the market. That gives us our entry confirmation, and that's when we can look to short this market longer term. So if you guys didn't know already, I am wanting to see weakness in the euro, and I'm wanting to see strength in the US dollar this coming week. So that's a quick rundown on the euro US dollar. Looking for those short positions, we just need to wait for price to trade up and into this 4-hour fair value gap, deliver us with a fractal breaker structure to confirm the end of the corrective wave, the start of the next impulse, and that's when we can look to take part in the market. Heading over to the Great British Pound to the US dollar, so the cable, very similar situation. We're wanting to see strength in the US dollar, as I mentioned before. So as a result of that, we're wanting to see this market depreciate and obviously trade us lower. Price has recently traded us up and into an area of supply. Price is now looking to trade us lower. We are seeing price sit above this range here, as you can see. However, I am wanting to see price begin to break these lows and start protecting the highs that are being set in the market. So you can see here that I've gone ahead and highlighted out an order block. I want to see price trade down temporarily and then begin to trade us higher, correcting, trading up and into this area, clearing these orders, breaking structure to the downside. As we know, that confirms the end of the corrective wave and the start of the impulsive wave trading us lower. So this coming week, it'll be interesting to see exactly how price plays out, but this is definitely an area of interest I will be looking to short from, given we are delivered with the right order confirmation. Heading over to the US dollar Swiss franc, as you can see, this is a pair that we actually took part in on the latter end of not the week just gone, but the week before. We took part in some long positions, actually trading long from this area here. We waited for price to pull back. We took advantage of the bullish behavior that price put in. I wanted to see price actually come down to clear this area entirely before a move to the upside. So you can see that price is sat within this range, but I do believe we're going to actually manipulate traders. So price is going to take a dip to the downside. That's going to impulse traders to sell because they feel as though these lows have been broken, so therefore the market should be going short. But then what's going to happen is price is then going to spike to the upside and then begin trading us higher, following the higher time frame scope of the market, which, as you can see, is a bullish one. We have a low set, a high, higher low, higher high. But that right there is just a perfect way of manipulating those traders, leading them to believe that the market is trading lower. In actual fact, it's just clearing any remaining orders here, picking up some demand, offloading supply before the big push to the upside. So with this market, it's just a case of waiting patiently. want to see this area clear. I want to start to see the break in some of these highs here. As soon as we have that, that's when we can begin to look for those long opportunities. We can take full advantage of the higher time frame scope of this market. Now, just to finish off on the Great British Pound to the Japanese yen, as we know, this market is extremely bullish, has been for a very long time. The Japanese yen is quite a weak currency. Great British Pound isn't an overly strong currency at the moment, but it's definitely one of the strongest. We've seen price come to clear this area. We actually took part in some long positions in this market last week, profited very well. I wanted to see price actually come down to clear the rest of this area, set a double bottom in the market, and then obviously take us up to create new highs in this market. Now, should price clear this area and actually absorb price and continue to trade us lower, that would actually give me the confluence to suggest that we could look to short this market temporarily before obviously a continuation higher. And all it would be a short break and retest. So we break this area as price has absorbed it. Price would pull back to set a lower high. We would get involved here and then trade price lower. I do feel as though it would be short-lived, probably trading into this area here. Once price does come to clear these orders, that's when we'll start to see the production of higher highs and higher lows following the overall structure of the market. But again, it's just important that we wait patiently for price to deliver us with the confluence we need in order to get involved in any positions in this market. A lot of what Forex entails is actually sitting in your hands and waiting patiently for price to play into them. A lot of traders become quite preemptive. They don't wait for the confluence and confirmation needed to actually execute a trade, and that's what leads to losses. And then when you take a loss, emotions get the better of you, and this is when you start to trade based on fear or greed, and as a result you tend to lose more trades. And this is a cycle that happens over and over and over again. But if you stick to your strategy, you wait for the right confluence and confirmation, the likelihood of you being successful in a position is a lot higher. So I'll be waiting for either position to present itself to me, and if it doesn't present itself to me, then I simply won't trade the market. It's very rare that I place more than 3 trades in a week. It's quite common that I only place 1 or 2 trades a week. And this is because I sit and wait patiently for opportunities to present themselves to me. And this is something I've learned to control and master over the years. And this is ultimately what has led to my success in the industry. Now, that is actually going to summarize this segment of our Sunday Sessions video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been quite quick and brief, but I just wanted to provide you guys with some key areas and zones to look out for. Wait for price to trade into your hands before you look to get involved in the markets. Now, as I said at the start of the video, if you have any questions or queries with regards to the analysis I've gone through today, just leave them in the comments below. And if you have enjoyed, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Now, I want to wish you all a very profitable week this week. And again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in our next Sunday Sessions video.